Hello everybody, welcome back to Rune Dice with the new classic mode. So we've discovered level 7 is the highest level we can get for our mage and presumably for our other classes. Who else do we have that's like high? 5, 5, 3, 4, 3. Let's take the rogue out. They applies 1 poison to all enemies at the start of combat. And give me the backstabber. And then we will start, we'll go to classic, and we're just going to crank the hand limit up to 20 and see what happens. Hopefully, it's hilarious and beautiful. And then once we have got some more characters to the full level, we can start bringing that down. Something else I should check is if new achievements have been added to the game. Because I think I had... No, I definitely didn't have all of them, but I had a lot of them. And I wonder if there are new ones related to the new game mode. I should check, because I do like hunting an achievement every now and again. These are not great. Alright, let's go after the tougher encounters for the better rewards, I hope. That's not my strongest. Oh, come on, touch the things. You know you want to touch the things. Oh, where are all the dice? Maybe because we set our dice limit to 20, they're being really picky about giving us dice, perhaps, so that we don't completely overwhelm the board way too early. Who knows? Not me. I think we're going to get the 5s to touch anytime soon. That's okay. Well, we got different 5s to touch. Can hardly be mad about it. Yes, more backstabbing. Oh. Such a tease, aren't they? Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Alright, that'll get us there. Only down 13 HP. I guess I'll take the 12. What's in the chest? It's a mimic. Oh boy. So many ones. Now, if I could explode these ones, it would be great. Or like even have any other die to push into them, but I don't, so I can't. We are going to be okay, though. Five blind strike. Random enemy 2 times amount now. Give me the 1.5x on 5 on the rearmost enemy. Chest. Easy shot. How's this backstab going to do over here? Huge by the looks of things. I will take a healing die. trying to get some cash for the shops, because it's one of the few opportunities we are going to get relics by the looks of things. Alright. I'll take a dodge die. And then we're going to go to this mini-boss. So give me the encounter to get there. Who am I buffing? Oh, you moved forward. That's not so bad. How dare you two not touch? Huh? Cash? Nope. I'm just going to be all dodge all the time, apparently. What a boss battle bop we have. The backstab, very nice for doing damage to big boss with all of his minions spawning around him. Field refresh. How are you not touching? Unbelievable. Give me a bigger bomb. It's damage to everybody. That was terrible. Alright, that's going to do a lot of work to a lot of these guys, I hope, because they're all not super healthy. Alright, that'll do it. Still sitting at 50 HP is not bad. Mercy roll, 10 shield on combat, all your attacks do higher damage. Give me 10 shield entering combat. That's like so much HP in the grand scheme of things. And more dice. Really poor explosion. Just straight down the middle. Be fine. The shield actually doing pretty good work. Between that and the dodge, health staying intact. Given our lack of manipulators, I'm just going to go straight to the chest. Another mimic. Another one. That was poor. 28, we got there. Easy. It's rare a mimic gets away these days. We're not really leaning into poison right now, given this one poison die. Mini-boss, because we want the relics and such. What's this bear doing? Just a bunch of shield. Seven! Drop rune, I guess. None of my favorites there. And still sitting on 10 shield. Just gonna cruise through this. No sign of goodies. Chests or upgrades or runes or any of that malarkey. Okay, replace throwing die 1s with 2s. Second life. Merge results are bigger. Do you ever think we could make merge results a bigger work in a place like this? I'm inclined to try, honestly. +3 die value, max 9. If we're throwing 1s, 1s and 1s make 3s, make 5s. So, +3 on here to make a 5. Hopefully, this all works out okay. I think that might be the second 9 I've ever made in the game. I would believe it. We're really going to need to change the contents of the bag to get rid of a lot of these 2s, I think. This line between 2s and 4s and stuff is not going great. Yeah, it's a nice plan, but not the greatest execution. But on a turn like that, maybe it's not so bad. Alright, get him out of the front. Yeah, this might be not going quite as well as I'd hoped. But then that happens, so you know. everything's probably fine. When you merge dodge die of value 3 or higher, gain 1 additional dodge of stack of dodge. Blind strike die also grants 1 dodge stack to the hero after dealing damage. 25% chance that your throwing die will be poisoned. When blind strike die kills an enemy, it strikes another random enemy again. We don't have much in the way of blind strike, do we? Not really. We'll have to do. And yes, we want odd number dice, basically. I'd like to get to a shop with a decent chunk of change. Whether we can or not remains to be seen. Oh, touch. Damn you. Okay. We need a gravity rune. And then we're going to go tough battle mini boss. I'm lacking a lot of 5s around here, it feels like. Just gonna kind of do one of these, I think. Get this encounter moving a bit more swiftly. So many 4s. I will take a 3 on healing die. Honestly, what we might end up doing is selling a lot of our 2s. Just to make this simpler. Moves forward twice as fast. What fun. Right. Is that enough sand, do you think, buddy? Good dodge. Alright, we get out of that pretty comfortably. Duplicate the die? No. We probably want quick reset, don't we? Especially if we're going to have a bag of 20 dice. So we want 1s, 3s, and 5s. Sell the 2. 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 sell the 4, sell the 4. Right? Give me... do I want to spend that much on that? All your direct attacks gain +1 damage for each dodge you currently have. Healing die also removes 1 negative. Give me... this and that. And I'm hoping that this now streamlines our way forward. Obviously, there's still 4s on the board and stuff, but... seems to be a lot easier to navigate. So we're not taking 2s. I guess I'll take the 12 health to get to max, and then I'll think about skipping soon to get some extra value out of some of the rest of this stuff. Yeah, every individual move seems a lot simpler to plot out now. That's for sure. Give me the chest. Oh, it's another mimic. Nearly one-shot the mimic. At some point we're going to merge 2 9s together and it's going to be beautiful. Bomb on 3, yes. Oh, it's the big sand monster again. Goody. Absolute trash. Come on. Thank you. I'll take a skip. I will take a skip. Bad shot. Alright, thank goodness all of that trash sand is out of here. Alright. A little tougher than I like, but you know. When a healing die heals you, create a healing die with the field equivalent value. Coin dice also heal for their merge value. Merge dice ignore enemy dice magnetism. Give me that. Give me that, absolutely. I wonder if there's going to be any way that I could get the 4s to just not spawn in so they don't ever become a problem. Alright, one. Ah, I thought we were going to have one more turn. I thought we were going to see the rare 11 dice there. But we are being too efficient. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Do kindly shove off. Of course, we are resetting the table faster, so harder to make 9s in such a universe. I do not like these two big guys at the front right now, though. They are being very unpleasant. Better. Much better. Come on, let's not die at this juncture. Wow, that was very poor. We're alive! Right, shop. When the table resets, enemies are placed in a random order. I don't mind that. And a 1. With this much health, I don't think I can mini-boss. But is that or just do 2 fights, you know? So hopefully things go okay here. Alright, that is a much stronger turn. Wow. And that was a horrendous turn. Swings and roundabouts, am I right? Okay, better. I hope that wins. Is this thorns? It's thorns! No! Alright, we raced up to a new rogue class. Win a classic run with a hand limit 10. Win a classic run with hand limit 9 for more unlocks. Wonder what those unlocks could be, because obviously they weren't in the original version of the game. Let me grab the Steam achievements a sec. So, there's win a classic run with hand limit 10, win a classic run with hand limit 15, and win a classic run with each class. So that'd be, what, at least 8? Well, I imagine we will probably get through the unlocks a lot faster now that we have such longer runs to do in any individual case, with such high dice limits to allow you to play more class dice to make progress through each class faster. But for now, thank you so much for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe for more. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.